Okay, so it looks like Shimano has kind of surprised us a little bit and actually shown everybody what they're going to be coming out with at ICAST a little bit earlier than usual. And in this video we're going to focus on the new Curado 200M. Now I'm over here on Shimano's YouTube page, and let's check out this little video that they released. And you can see it spinning there. And if you're looking at this reel and thinking to yourself, it looks exactly like the old reel, you would be right. At least in a lot of respects, like the color. But let's check this video out. There's a really nice detailed spool tension knob. Looks like they are keeping the 4-arm SBS Infinity, so I was wrong about that. Pagani body. There's a new handle design right there, as you can see. So yeah, let's look at that one more time from the beginning. And we'll pause during the more interesting parts of this video. So yeah, look at this spool tension. That is awesome looking. It's definitely going to have a lot of grip. Looks to have kind of like a green anodization, except for silver around, I guess, this machine section, and there's a band of silver around it. Looks to be a good size, easy to grip. But if you look here, it looks like Shimano's going away from the non-exposed screw body design. As you can clearly see that there are 2 holes in the handle side plate where screws are. So they're going with the MGL3 spool instead of the, I guess, previous version of the MGL that you see on the Curado 150 and the Curado 70. So this is going to be a little bit thinner, and it's going to be deeper. And you can see here this O-ring. So yes, this new Curado is going to have the silent tune. They're keeping with the previous design thumb bar where it goes all the way across and it's not really flat. But yeah, it's got silent tune. Another look at the spool tension. The 4-arm SBS Infinity, not 6. Kind of disappointing. Looks like they are keeping with the external brake adjustment in the same spot, but it looks like it's pushed out a little further. So hopefully, unlike the old Curado 200K where it was really recessed and hard to adjust, looks like this new design is going to be better. Now you can see it looks like this reel is going to have, I guess, 2 different finishes. The frame is going to be glossy as well as the front nose piece, but the side plates look to be the same, I guess, satiny matte finish. Looks like they're keeping the same knobs, which is good. But look at the size of this beefy handle. This thing is massive. Now it's still got, you know, a cheap looking nut retainer, but I guess they're going for function over form. But this handle looks huge. Alright, now there are a couple of vendors already listing this new Curado M on their website, and one of those vendors is Tackle Direct, and we're gonna get a better view of this new Curado M. And what do you guys think? I'm kind of disappointed that they're sticking with this dark color, but it's a lot more obvious in the M that the side plates are green versus the K, where a lot of people, including myself, were thinking that the color of the reel was black when it was actually a really, really deep green. But you can clearly see that the center part, or the main frame, is colored black, and it's glossy, as well as the nose piece. Let's go to the next picture. There's that beefy handle. They're going with the black shiny knob end caps, and hopefully this drag star is going to be aluminum again, or metal, but you can definitely see the exposed screws. And let's look at this side plate. You can see that they are kind of keeping with the bigger palm side plate design, as well as that satin matte finish. So I have a feeling this new Curado M is going to palm pretty similar to the old one. Here's another view. Clearly see that the frame has got this recessed section in the top of the area where you would stick your thumb, I guess to make it feel like it palms a little bit lower. But you can also clearly see the two-tone, and this new Curado M is obviously green. Now here you can see that the thumb bar, unlike the old Curado K, it looks to have some kind of a foam or rubber padding for grip when it's wet, which is a positive. And you can really see it when you look at it from the top. But yeah, what do you guys think of the look of this new Curado 200M? I mean, look at how thick this handle is. This handle is beefy. Now, I wouldn't say it's a striking reel. It's got more of a, I guess, a generic good looking shape to it. Shimano kind of played it safe this time, instead of doing what Abu Garcia did and release some kind of radical asymmetrical design. But you can see that the handle side plate is very chiseled. A lot of things going on there. And let's look at the price. The price is going to be $200. So I believe the same price as the Curado K. And it looks like it's going to come in the same gear ratios, 6.2 to 1, 7.4, and 8.5. And I'm pretty sure they'll probably release a 5 gear ratio in the future. But looks like the line capacity is the same as the old one. 6 bearings, 13 pounds of drag. It's kind of weird. They're claiming that the higher gear ratios are 7.6 ounces while the lower gear ratios are 7.4 ounces. So the weight is roughly the same as the old one. Now it says here expected availability the beginning of September of 2023, and let's go ahead and just read what they have to say about it. With over 30 years under its belt as a workhorse name for the tournament angler and the weekend warrior alike, the Shimano Curado 200M bait casting reel continue this platform's history of providing exceptional performance with versatility in mind. An all-new Magnum Light or MGL3 spool featured on the Curado M provides unparalleled casting distance without any compromises to the spool's strength and durability. Tossing that frog, jig, deep diving crank, swim bait, and more, all while using heavy braid, fluoro, or mono just got easier, as the spool offers a lower startup inertia that works more efficiently with every cast to reach greater distances. Silent tune technology introduced in this Curado 200. It alleviates spool vibration on the cast, creating a much quieter user experience along with reduced friction to further enhance casting distance. Pinpoint accuracy to reach precise spots is very manageable thanks to the SBS Infinity, a technology where fine adjustments to the reel, internal and external brakes create a user experience that the angler can feel directly attached to. Blah blah blah. Let me see here. Hagani body, cross carbon drag, and let's look at the, I guess, Shimano technology. So they're keeping the micro module gears, and considering the weight of this reel, they're probably going to remain brass. It's got X-ship, which the old one had. Hagani body, which is aluminum. It says CI4 Plus. I assume that the CI4 Plus refers to the side plates. MGL3 spool, S3D, silent tune. So I wonder if that means that this new MGL3 spool is going to have a spool bearing. But we did see that silent tune O-ring on one side of the spool shaft, but unfortunately it didn't look like it was on the other side. SARB bearing, super free, SBS Infinity. So yeah, it looks like styling wise they kind of mixed the MGL 150 with the 200K, and this new Curado M looks to be, I guess, just a incremental evolution over the K. And I guess the biggest thing about this reel is going to be that MGL3 spool. And of course, with this reel being, I guess, probably the most significant reel in bass fishing today when it comes to bait casters, I'm going to get one as soon as possible, and we're going to compare it with the old one. So let me know what you guys think of this new Curado 200M. Do you think Shimano played it safe? And do you think they should have given us a reel that is a far different design versus the old reel? Or do you like the fact that this new reel pretty much resembles the old reel? I personally think they should have went with a more, I guess, drastically changed design with a different color. But the old reel sold like hotcakes and actually continues to sell like hotcakes, so I guess Shimano decided to stick with a formula that works. Alright guys, so the ICAST releases are just starting to heat up. There's a new TATULA out, as well as Shimano bringing over some JDM tackle to the United States, and I'm going to be covering that in future videos. Alright guys, thanks a lot.